Good morning everyone. It's been a while since I've done a garage sale pickup video. I'm going to go over a jam-packed video full of finds during fourth quarter. Right now, as you know, it's very hard to source. So I did go to some thrift stores, very little, and I found some interesting stuff and found some awesome stuff at garage sales. So let's see what we got and more on the other side. Let's get those finds. Alright guys, I found a couple things. Number one is this Western Swing steel guitar. So I saw pretty good comps for that. I've gotten an ad of green BOLOs before, so I'm just going to take a risk. It's sealed, so why not? Another one that's sealed, I'm just going to give it a shot. The BOLO is this one, in Living Color Season 5. So I still need to check if all of them are in there, but if it's all in there, this goes for like 60 bucks. And today we're only paying $2.99. And then I also found a video game, Tau 2. Let's drive. Can go for like between $14 and I want $3.99, but I do have the 30% off coupon, so we'll see how that goes. In this sale right here, I just got a bag full of like t-shirts and stuff. In the bottom, there's like some books. Julie something, I forget her name. Those actually go for $20-30 if all the books are there, and they were. And I actually got another set of them, so 2 sets of that. And then at a church sale, I got this. I didn't film at the church sale because it wasn't very interesting. It was just a bunch of clothing, so more or less. So this was $8 and this was $14. That's how much I have all in right now. So hopefully we find some more. See you guys next sale.
Babe, how much was this game?
Was that 5?
Okay, yeah, 5, 6. You can't have my hangers.
That's fine. That's fine.
The total is gonna be $12.
Okay. This busy sale, I just picked up this whole tote full of stuff. Clothing, vest, manga, as you can see. A little bit of VR video games, a Switch dock. All that you can see there. We'll go over the pickup recap exactly what I paid for and what I got. See you guys next sale.
The drawer at the bottom. Yes?
There's 5, I don't know, 5.
Yeah, 5, and then everything else is 1.
Oh,
you
okay.
should,
I thought you meant
resell this. This thing is...
I thought you meant everything was $1. Okay, never mind. So 1, 2, 3, and then what'd you say for that?
These are 5.
Is that the lowest you can go? They're kind of stained, that's why. Towards the bottom. Where? Would you do 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
3, so 6, and then you said 5 for that?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
That you should resell on eBay for like 80 bucks.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Here, look, let me show you. This is...
Wow.
You can look it up. You can resell it for a lot.
Okay. How much did you want for it?
30.
Okay, I could do that.
Includes the game too.
All right. Good morning once again, guys. Hopefully you guys are having a nice weekend. As you're aware, it is fourth quarter, and during fourth quarter, garage sales are almost non-existent, but I'm very, very fortunate to have found some. While I was out in the wild, I decided to go to the thrift store on Friday, and actually it paid off, so let's start with that. I went to Savers. Savers is a local thrift store here in California. I mentioned it many times. It's like a super thrift store. Found some awesome stuff. One item in particular I'm super excited about. We got an Orvis heavy flannel, a Big Pony polo, a Till Death anime shirt. I think that is Death Note related, but I'm not 100% sure. PS3 game. We also got In Living Color DVD Season 5. Season 5 is the most expensive one out of the whole set. Just that set alone is worth about $60, and I only paid $3.99 for it. So very happy with that find. Overall, that's gonna pay for everything that I bought at Savers. Holy smokes! The total I spent there was $43.73 for 11 items. I think that's a very nice win. Yes! And then I went to Goodwill. Goodwill, I don't really go to that much because where I'm at, it's just mainly clothing, and it's a little bit more higher than the Salvation Army that I find. Since it's been a while, I decided to stop it. I found a Polo Ralph Lauren, a Tommy Bahama shirt, and also a Harry Potter jersey. For all 3 items, I paid $13, which isn't bad. But again, it's just clothing. This particular Goodwill, I actually found a Pikachu N64 a long time ago, back in the good old days, like 2012-ish. Wish it would go back to that, but it probably won't. All the wasted years. And then I went garage selling, and again, garage sales for Friday were a little slow. Still decided to stop by a couple sales to see if I could find some stuff. I found a Independent Metal Militia Etnies tee, Junie B. Jones book set. For all that, I ended up paying $13, which I thought was very nice. The book sets should be getting my money back and be in the profit, and then the shirts will be all profit. In hindsight though, I did look up some of these old vintage skater type shirts, and they go for like $15–20. I mean, it just depends on really how old it is and what the design is on there. So just don't sleep on skater tees. Last thing I did on Friday was go to Salvation Army. I found some more clothing there, of course. That is the main reason I go to the Salvation Army, because they have pretty nice clothing for very cheap. Found Spider and Capelli jacket for $10. Before I headed home though, I saw a church sale, and in the church sale they only had a couple things I picked up, and it was again mostly clothing. I found Levi's jeans, some tees, and it was a total of 5 items for $8. One of the ties is Alex Originals or something like that, and I saw a comp for one of them being $50, but it was like a Saturn design for the car. So I mean, I'm not sure if this brand is good or not. You'll see a comp here if it is or not. Overall, I'm very happy. The margins of the items with compared to the price is definitely worth it. Saturday is all garage sales, guys. I was out there for like 5 hours, a good 5 hours. I didn't find anything like spectacular, but I found some decent stuff for it being fourth quarter. I found Bad Guys, Undead Pets, and also Bad Kitty book sets. I also found a Build-A-Bear with the soccer ball and a Spot plush, which is from The Good Dinosaur, the plush. All that I paid $14. The lady was a little stubborn and wanted 20 or something like that, but she finally said yeah, it was fine. In between this sale and the next sale, I found a lady that was setting up. I asked if she had any video game stuff. She said, yeah, hold on a second. She went in and then came back out and had a stack of Switch games. It was a total of 4 Switch games, and only paid $20 for the stack. One of the games alone, I think Octopath Traveler, should be getting my money back by itself. So overall, I'm very happy with that. And again, had I not asked, I wouldn't have found any of these video games.
Be right back.
Next sale, I found 2 jerseys, 2 Monopoly games, a Dead or Alive sealed for original Xbox, which I thought was very curious. And they had said that they had other Xbox games that had sold earlier. I don't know how much earlier, because I was there about 7, so they must have, like, you know, started setting up and someone came up and asked for video games, I'm assuming. Where I live, it's pretty competitive. It's not competitive as some other places I've seen, like when I drove an hour away from my house into a bigger city. That was very competitive. So it's competitive where I live, but it's not to the extent of that yet. And I have a feeling that in a couple of years, or maybe next year, it'll get like that, which I hope it's not. At another sale, I found a Cranium Monopoly, Catholic Bible, and also BMW Pants. The BMW Pants was the highlight of that find. I paid $11 for all the items, and the BMW pants, I saw a comp, I believe, for 50 plus, just the pants alone. Unfortunately, there is some staining on the pants, not too bad, but there is some staining, so I'm gonna have to disclose it, and it's gonna affect the value. But overall, I'm very happy, and again, $11, I will take that any day. And then we get to the last sale. The last sale was the home run of the Saturday, and it was the very first sale I hit. Walked up to the sale, there was a bunch of people already there, and the people were just making stacks or whatever, so I walked up and started making my own stack. I saw some tees, some anime tees, so I started throwing those in the stack. I have no idea if they're valuable. I'm hoping they are. They were very Japanese themed, so I was like, okay. I only wanted $1 a piece. And then I asked the lady, you know, if she had any video game stuff. She said, yeah, give me a second. She went in and came out with 2 little small totes of stuff. One was more anime related and the other one was video game stuff. There was a lady there that was another reseller. She saw the video game stuff on the second tote and she was trying to grab it. So I was like I just put my hand, I didn't do anything other than just put my hand on the things, and she was like, oh. I was like, yeah, I asked for these. If there's something I don't want, I mean, you can have it, but I did ask for these. And the lady's like, yeah, he asked for them, so he should have first dibs on it. Like I mentioned before, it's very competitive where I live. It's very hard to get some video game stuff sometimes, especially when there's a bunch of other people out. Best case scenario is you get to the sale early, there was no one there, you ask for video game stuff, they bring it out, you get a look at it and pay for it. Because when there's a bunch of other people could just, their hands will just fly in your fines. But anyways, the lady did retract her hand, and I was able to look at what was in there. So what was in there was a PlayStation 4 VR headset. I thought it was just the main unit, the headpiece, but it actually is the attachments and everything on there. So I didn't know that at the time I was paying, so that was a nice little surprise. And then the anime stuff was pretty good. There was a Rurouni Kenshin manga, and I think I forgot the other name of the other manga set. I think that one had 6. I made a big pile of everything and then asked the lady how much she wanted for it. Came out to about $45 to $50. I want to say it was more $50. Overall, I'm very happy to have stopped at this sale because I mean it was my main home run. PS4 headsets are very expensive. Hopefully it works and everything, and this will end up paying for both almost Friday and Saturday. So I'm hopeful that it works, and we'll see if I'm able to sell it.
I like money.
I did do a little pickup on Sunday. I did go out for a little bit. I saw a garage sale sign, went down the street. The guy did have a Sega Genesis, but it was just the console. It was a Model 1, which is a good thing. 2 games and a controller, I believe. He wanted $35 and I paid it, and I asked him if there was any other video game stuff. He said yes. He brought out a bag full of PlayStation stuff. It was PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and Wii games. Unfortunately, most of them were underwhelming, but he said he had more. So I felt the need to like show him, you know, I'm gonna buy this stuff if you find it. $60 for both of those lots, the Genesis and the PlayStation stuff. In hindsight, the Sega Genesis will end up paying for everything. The Model 1s go for like about $70 to $80 on eBay, depending on what's there. Even more if there's like games included and stuff. So we'll see how I do. And there is a couple of okay titles for the bundle I paid. I think I can make about $30, basically my original investment, off of the games, and the rest I'll just bundle with my other. I have a huge pile of just random games I need to pair up and bundle just to get rid of for PlayStation and for Xbox, so they'll just be thrown in that pile. Then I did one last stop at Savers and Salvation Army because it was on Sunday and I was already out and about. A soccer jersey, an anti-series hoodie, also found at Salvation Army, an Angels pullover, and a polo chino shorts for $14.97, and then $13.46 for Savers. So I mean that's a good strategy to have when you're out and about and you find some stuff but you still have time. I mean, if you're on the way home, why not stop at the thrift store? You might find a bolo or not. But that concludes my yard sale finds for Friday and Saturday of last week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It is 4th quarter and I do understand the finds aren't as exciting as they were in the springtime and the summer. This season is mainly for selling and my sales have been pretty nice. I'm probably going to do a what's sold video very soon to showcase some of the stuff that has sold during 4th quarter. Hopefully this week that you're watching this, I'm out finding some more garage sale finds because I mean, again, it's not a given that there's going to be garage sales during this season because it is colder and people tend not to have garage sales when it's colder. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe for more videos, and follow my Instagram at GrimzyRaider. Thanks for watching, and we'll see what I find next. Thanks, guys. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and maybe watch one of these videos right here. Maybe this one or this one. Thanks, guys.